This is Corey.
And Patricia.
And we are talking, and this is the name of our podcast.
We are talking.
And this is, if you haven't heard about Anchor Podcast, it's a free podcast. It's a free app where you can download your podcast. Right. They create certain tools that allow you to edit your own podcast right from your phone or computer. And Anchor, they're going to distribute your podcast, whether it's to Spotify, Apple, Google, or many more places. You also can make money from your podcast with no minimal listeners. It's easier. It's everything you need to make it a podcast in one place. Download the free Anchor app or go to anchor.fm to get started.
Go.
Welcome. This is Corey.
This is Trisha.
This is Corey and Patricia talking. And welcome to our new podcast.
Welcome.
Our new episode of our podcast. And I want to thank y'all for coming and joining us for this episode. This is Saturday, November the 14th, 2020.
Right.
The election is finally settled. We know the electors will go, I guess. The electoral college will meet on December the 8th because some things are finally settled. And, So, how you been doing this week, my love? Sweetheart. Giggity.
Been fine. Been great. Been good.
Been great. I've been fine. Like I said, I always say these weeks are going by fast. Maybe it's kind of how my work schedule is, because I go in at 9 and get up at 5:30. And then it's dark when I get off. It seems like the day just boom, 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 boom,
yep.
boom. Plus, you get home. I don't get home after 6. Get home after 6. Do what I do. A couple hours go by, it's time to get into bed and do it all over again. But I just want to thank God for waking us up to see another day.
Right.
Went through that, what was that this morning? Intercessory prayer.
Yeah.
That was a good, normally, that 9 o'clock is a good time. I don't be wanting to get up, but I felt good. I got up before 8.
Yeah.
This morning.
It was awesome, Brandon.
Yeah.
Prayed very well.
Touched my spirit. I felt good. So,
what's up?
Not much. New episode of the podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna start letting people know our links and stuff.
Okay.
So I noticed that I don't even say none of that stuff. I know a lot of times you can click on our podcast somewhere and it had the links, but sometimes just mentioning the other links you have. So I always want to point people to, we have a link tree, which is Corey and Patricia Talking Podcast.
Right.
And you can find us there. You can find all our links there. Our links to our podcast. Our podcast is on multiple platforms.
Yes.
We have a merch store where we sell t-shirts and hoodies, stickers,
mugs.
We also have a blog that I started a couple weeks ago. You can get our blog link. You can get a link to all our social media, our Instagram, our YouTube.
Yeah. Check us out. I just ordered me a hoodie. I got a hoodie and I ordered me a shirt. But my next purchase will be a mug. Yeah, so check us out. One merch shirt is called Corey and Patricia Talking. And the other one is welcome. My little corny line that I always say. But it's nice. It's really nice. You will enjoy it. So check us out.
Yeah, our link tree is Corey and Patricia Talking. I think you have to put the podcast in. That's Corey and Patricia Talking. And yeah, like that merch store is on Teespring. Just type in Corey and Patricia Talking. So you go to our link tree. I got all our links. So I'm gonna start mentioning that at the beginning of the podcast or something. I don't even mention it.
Okay.
Go to our Instagram and you can click our link tree, or you can go to our YouTube page. And what else we got? YouTube page.
Instagram page.
Give
it an Instagram name.
Our Instagram name is Corey and Patricia Talking. Let me look that. I think it's Corey and Patricia Talking Podcast.
Yeah.
Our Instagram is Corey and Patricia Talking Podcast.
The Instagram is Corey and Patricia Talking Podcast.
Or you type in a tag, you know, it'll take you to one of our page or one of our posts.
Yes.
So I like to start mentioning our links in the beginning of my podcast. I never mentioned it. I just thought about that. I never mentioned it. So.
Okay.
So it's Saturday, November the 14th. It feels good.
Yesterday was the 13th, Friday.
Friday the 13th.
The 13th.
Yeah. Nothing went on. Only thing went on for me was ready to get off work, man. It's been a busy week. Friday the 13th.
Friday the 13th.
Friday the 13th got crazy as they had more movies. And the first couple of ones were real good, and they just got crazier and crazier and crazier.
Yeah.
Like, how he coming back in weird ways?
Mm-hmm.
One time it was just his brain, and then his heart that he came back.
One time he was in space or something, right?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Another one was it Jason Goes to Hell with one of them?
Yeah, and one of them was with
Jason versus Freddy.
Freddy Krueger. Oh my God.
Like the first couple of them were classics.
Yeah.
And if you watch the first three of them, you see like some of the stars of today. They're older now,
Yeah.
but they were like young back then.
Right.
You know, when you're young, you just do anything.
Yeah.
But a lot of them was in a Nightmare on Elm Street and Friday the 13th.
Right.
A lot of the stars
oh
were.
my God, it was so many years ago.
Yeah, you go back and look at the first couple of them, you're like, okay. That's a lot of them that they start. It's funny when you see them, and they came out in the 80s.
Mm-hmm.
I grew up on that stuff. That's when
Yeah.
VCR were popular.
VHS.
Oh, VHS, VCRs, VHS. And I know I used to go to my aunt's house. Man, they had all the movies.
Yeah, I had a lot of movies too.
Yeah, as I got older, you know, buying my own stuff, I had a lot of movies. And of course, DVD came out. But I remember the VHS tapes.
Mm-hmm.
It took forever to rewind, but
Yeah, that was the good old days. Ain't all that crazy stuff back then.
Yeah,
but
now we
now,
got,
oh my God.
got streaming now.
Ugh.
Blu-ray. But streaming is more, you know, you can just pick up your phone and stream something.
It's easier, but
You got Netflix,
still.
you got Prime.
Yeah.
You got all these, you know, all these streaming services now. It's so easy. And I think now people buy Blu-ray. I haven't bought a Blu-ray in a long time. This Blu-ray player that I bought that when we first got married.
Mm-hmm.
This thing about 8 years old. Now, I don't know when the last time I ever used it. I think last year, you rented some movies off the Redbox. Yeah, you know, back about 5-6 years ago, that's when Redbox, no, about 7-8 years ago, we used to rent movies off Redbox all the time.
Mm-mm.
Remember?
Yeah.
We used to do the Redbox movies. Movies get like buy one, get one free. They just get the codes. I still got that app on my phone. I don't know why, because I don't go to Red. You just stream it.
Got that app?
Yeah, I guess sometimes if a movie come out, I want to see Tenet, but I don't know if it's still in a lot of these movie theaters aren't opening up.
Yeah.
They tried to open up, but people wasn't going. So some of them closed down to 2021. One of the popular ones closed down. And yeah, that was a good time. The old Redbox. Remember you get the codes on your phone?
Yeah.
Oh, I got a code. It's $1 off. Half price. Rent one, get one free. I know a lot of times we used to go. I know my baby used to pick out movies. You picked out some horrible movies.
Who, me?
Or you'll rent one, and I'd be like, didn't I rent that last time? But also the problem was they'd be under a different name.
Mm-hmm.
It'd be a movie with one name, but then it'd be under like a weird name, like another name.
Yeah.
A lot of them low budget movies, they would like switch the names around a little bit.
That's how they trick people.
And you would rent one, you'd be like, didn't I see this before?
Yeah.
Why they got this name on it for? And it'd be under like two different names. It was weird. And because we used to do that a lot. We would rent a movie. I'd be like, baby, I think we don't saw this before. You'd be like, oh, we have saw this 2 weeks ago. One of us would rent something. Be like, one of us would be like, I already saw that. You'd be like, ah.
Yeah, we don't. But I like to watch movies like 3 or 4 times.
Yeah, if they're good or
good,
decent. Some movies like a one and done. You're like, I don't want to watch. I wasted my time. And that was the problem with Redbox. Problem with Prime, but since Prime is streaming, You can watch a movie. That movie was crap, man. I watched it. It was it was already on a. And I like Shudder because I like horror movies.
Right.
What kind of movies you like?
I don't definitely like that.
You're not a
paranormal stuff. I don't watch none of that.
Yeah, she's not a big horror movie.
I used to be back in the day, but now it's like I just can't do it.
I can.
I just can't do
I'll be up at night. You don't bother me.
I ain't finna be fighting all them things. So no, I got time.
Yeah, I like action, horror, sometimes comedy. I'm a big horror movie. Mostly horror and action. And sci-fi
too. I like action. Some sci-fi I would watch. You know, something like The Lost and Found with that funny guy Will Ferrell or something like that.
Yeah.
And I watch that, and I watch Ace Ventura. You know, stuff like that.
Ace Ventura.
Yeah. The Parkers, One-on-One. You know, kind of.
Those
stuff.
shows.
Yeah. Martin.
I can watch Martin. Not none of them older shows. I just
Cosby Show.
I watched it at one time. I don't know, for some reason, them older shows, when I watched them growing up, they were fine, but I can't go back and watch them now for some reason.
I can. I would watch a different world again, most definitely.
A lot of these shows, I can watch Martin, but a lot of them shows, I can watch a lot of the old action shows from like the 80s.
Yeah, what that
Incredible Hulk.
Not Incredible Hulk, but the guy that do karate all the time, the Caucasian guy, used to...
Texas Walker?
No, not...
Van Damme?
Not Van Damme. The one with the ponytail, have his head in the...
Steven
Seagal.
Steven Seagal.
Oh my God, I couldn't stand it. I never liked his movies.
I know why everybody hates Steven.
Oh my God.
Only thing I didn't like about a lot of his movies, he didn't hardly get touched. You're like, come on, man. In a fight, you're going to get touched.
Oh my
whether
God.
you win or not.
I just can't stand on his movies.
I remember telling that episode of Martin, he was talking about Steven Seagal. He was like, how you walking around like this? Yeah, his movies were okay, but I can't rewatch them, man. But a lot of them shows from the 80s, you remember Airwolf and all them? I used to be down at my grandma's house. Airwolf, and a lot of these shows from like the 80s.
MacGyver.
Yeah. MacGyver. Incredible Hulk. Incredible Hulk wasn't really from the 80s. It was like from the 70s, I believe.
Yeah.
But I remember being in the 80s at my grandmother's house, watching a lot of these shows. These shows from the 80s. And, you know, what's that show, The A-Team?
Oh, I ain't watched that.
Yeah, I watched some. Yeah.
Oh, no.
And I like all these superhero shows. Like, a lot of these shows from the 80s, though, man. A lot of them action shows from the 80s.
Yeah.
There was a lot. It's this one show. I can't remember the name of it for my life. They would always go back in time, and a little wormhole open up, and they would fall from the sky. I don't know what show that was, but I used to watch that a lot. I was young, 7, 8 years old, 9, over my grandmother's house, but I could never remember that show. It might be one of them shows. A lot of these shows is only on for a couple years, 1 or 2 years. They wasn't on a long time.
Yeah.
So I just, your childhood, you remember those things.
Yeah. Those are good movies. Excuse me.
Yeah, the old red box, VHS, the DVD, then Blu-ray. Now, this Blu-ray is an old Blu-ray. That's streaming.
Yeah, it works though.
Oh, going down memory lane.
Okay.
So a lot of ideas about this podcast. I know we kind of all over the place today.
Yep.
We're just going to be talking. We're supposed to be mainly about our goals for the upcoming year 2021. Not just like goals, just things we want to do.
Accomplishment. Make sure we accomplish something that we want to accomplish.
Improvements. I got a little list right here. We got on talking about some other stuff, which is good. Podcast can flow like that. Yeah. What are our plans for the upcoming months? New plans for the new year 2021? What you want to improve on? Any goals? Self-reflection? That's what,
we can talk on a couple of those, but not all at one time.
Nah, we ain't going to do all of that. We're just going to touch. I just was reminiscing about videos and movies and things.
Okay.
So what are your plans for the upcoming months going into 2021?
What are my plans? My plans
I
are...
would say plans are like something that you want to do for the new year. Ain't got to be planned, just something that you're looking forward to.
Something I'm looking for, hopefully, to make it over to 2021.
Yeah.
You know, to be alive, to be healthy. I would like to cut back on some things that I definitely need to work on.
Yeah,
most definitely, I really do. I mean, I just really, really do, and I need to yield to it because as time progresses, things will get harder and harder to get to accomplish, to grasp on some things. So I just need to yield on accomplishing things that I need to accomplish. Like, working on eating habits and working on financial habits, cutting back on a whole lot of stuff. I know it's easy to say, but it's hard to do.
True.
Let me just be transparent for a minute, because it is hard to cut back on some things that we both need to.
Yeah, but I'm gonna take baby steps.
Yeah.
Sometimes
you can't go cold turkey, that's for sure.
Yeah, cold turkey. I have been doing that a lot lately on like my second break at work. I like to take fruit.
Yeah.
Stay away from that vending machine.
I want to say,
I think
you do have habits. You have habits. Your habit can be anything. It don't always have to be drugs, alcohol, or things like that. But you have other habits. I have other habits that need to be broken.
Yeah.
And I just my main point is to yield. It's to yield, most definitely to yield.
Yeah.
That I just can't stretch that enough.
One thing at work, I started doing this a few months ago, and I just stopped for some reason.
Yeah.
Eating more healthy at work, because especially on breaks, you go to break and you may be feeling, I'm a little groggy, so you go and get a soda. And I get sodas, but I try not to drink them a lot, and of course I drink a lot of water at work, but also healthy snacking, like on fruit.
Yeah, but you've been
nuts,
eating apples and...
Yeah. I do my fruit thing now. I've been doing that.
You've been definitely eating well on that.
Yeah, but I need to buy a big old thing of nuts, mixed nuts, keep it in my locker at work.
I can't stand it.
Huh?
I don't like nuts.
I do, not every once in a while, because I go through that phase when I eat a bunch of almonds or a bunch of mixed, then you get burnt out on it. You be like, So every couple of days to do that.
Yeah.
I know a guy at work was doing that, and I do usually my second break when I eat the fruit. But I also got habits at work, like getting sodas. I don't get a soda every day.
Yeah.
But this week I've been getting them every day.
Yeah.
But I don't drink. I'm not one of them guys that gonna drink 3 sodas in one day. Heck no. I can drink 5 sodas in a week, then go and have one the next week.
I could drink at least 2 sodas in one day. I know that's so terrible, but
after I guess I'm having that. I don't do that anymore. I can drink one. Sometimes I don't even finish it. Yeah. I drink half of it, put it in my lunch bag, and just finish the half the next day.
Yeah.
I'm getting back. I've been stopped drinking multiple sodas. And I notice this for me too, like, you having a cookout or you go somewhere and you eat. That's why when we go out, I always get water. I don't get sweet tea. I don't get soda. I always get water. You thinking of them sodas and sweet tea, you might have 2. They give you a big cup when you go out.
Yeah.
If you fill that thing up a couple, like 2 or 3 times, that's a lot. That's why I made that a habit when I go out to eat. Every time we go, you notice I always get water.
Yeah.
I get water all the time. I don't get no sweet tea and no coffee. Or like go to a restaurant, if a drink come with it, I always get like a lemonade or something.
Yeah.
Definitely not, because I get off at 5:30. I ain't trying to drink no caffeine at 6:30. Now I'm up looking at the wall, falling asleep late. But sometimes I still can drink caffeine at night and still go to sleep.
Yeah.
I don't have they call that a high thing for caffeine.
High metabolism or something?
A high, high caffeine. Some people can drink a little caffeine and be up all night. I still can go to sleep, but I try not to drink a lot. Like why? I usually have my coffee every morning. And if I do get a soda, I drink half. But definitely when we go out to restaurants, I know you noticed that. I get water.
Yeah, you do.
Even you get tea, you drink a couple of them cups, that's a lot of sugar.
Yeah.
Also, one of my habits at work, I noticed that I always get the Nestle Crunch bars.
Mm-hmm.
I was gonna get one the other day. They were out, and I got the last one a few days ago. I don't know if I'm one of the only ones that get the Nestle Crunch. I think I might have got all them things. There's certain people at work, they get the same thing all the time. This one guy, he always getting the Nutty Buddy out of the machine.
Oh, I hate those Nutty Buddies.
My mom used to eat them things all the time growing up, so I got burned out on them. But he eat them at work. He don't eat them at home because he diabetic.
Mm-hmm.
And he was like, his wife would get on him, so he keep all the stuff at work.
Yeah.
But I noticed I get all the Nestle. I don't know, maybe somebody else. Certain people get all the peanut M&Ms. That's all they get the same thing all the time. So I didn't get the Nestle because they were out. I was like, I think I've got just about all them things. Like every day or every other day, I need something sweet. I get a Nestle Crunch bar. Because it's not a thick candy bar.
Mm-hmm.
Also, like bringing mixed nuts, and that's one of my habits. And I do good on soda sometimes. Sometimes I go a week with having one every day, or I can go the next week without having one. This past week, I've had one just about every day.
Yeah.
Not every day, just about most of the days. But I know a lot of people have 2 and 3. I don't know how you drink that much soda in one day.
Yeah, I can't drink 2 in one day. I ain't gonna sit here and tell no lie.
Also, some other goals I got, us joining the gym again.
Oh, yeah.
Because of COVID, our regular gym closed down, which is 5 minutes away. And we never joined another one.
Yeah.
And even if you do, you got to wash your hands a lot because people be touching all the machines and the weights and the treadmills. But I haven't been working out. I should be getting my Fitbit back in a week. I had to send it back to them because the screen went off. It was still under warranty. And I was chatting them with Night on their little chat thing on their website.
Yeah.
Fitbit, they was like, yeah, we received it a couple days ago.
Yeah, we most definitely.
You should be processed in the next 7 days. Oh, it's been a month. I met that thing off October the 16th. And they just got it this past week. Like, what?
Yeah, we most definitely need to join the gym. Most definitely.
Yeah, we'll join the gym. But COVID is still going strong.
It is. And it's going to be round 2. It's going to be really bad. It's getting
bad right now.
Yeah.
It says above 100,000 every day new cases. That's just in this country. And like we talked about a couple of podcasts ago, or maybe last podcast, how these European countries are going back into a month shutdown.
Yeah.
They don't want to, but you say you think we will. I don't think so, because we're the United States, and each state each county can decide their own thing.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think we will, especially these Republican governors are not trying to go back in lockdown.
I bet.
They look at it as jacking up an already fragile economy. So they definitely won't be going back into a shutdown. Some of these Democratic governors, they may try. They said Biden may try to do a mask mandate. Then states could reject that.
Mm-mm.
I don't know if you should mandate that. It means you have to wear one.
Yeah.
Let's leave it up to the states. In most places you go to anyway, you gotta have them on. You don't have to. I was at the grocery store the other day. A couple people now didn't have no mask on.
Yeah. Of course.
Probably one of the ones that's my freedom. I ain't wearing no mask. So, what are the plans we got? We got joining the gym.
Yep.
Improving our eating habits. What other things that you've been thinking about? It don't have to be. It could just be I know more is being in tune with God more for me.
Of course. Yes.
Spending more time in His presence for me.
Yes, most
But
definitely.
sometimes I come home, I be in the presence of my smartphone.
Yeah, yeah, most definitely. For me, yeah, yielding to all God's needs, to all God's
Mm-hmm.
wants, and when when I do that, I know He'll take care of what I need. Because Matthew 6:33 says, "Seek ye first the kingdom of God," and the Bible talks about how Jesus was saying the kingdom lies within us, in our hearts, in our, So yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I was just saying,
Okay.
with us, we have to yield more to the Holy Spirit
Okay.
on what God wants and needs, and He'll take care of us, and not being so fearful, not caring what other people think or
Yeah.
what other people might say, because you ain't got this right, you got that right.
Mm-hmm.
And see, that's why
They gonna say it anyway.
yeah, I know, that's why I just love my pastor, because she's not so judgmental. One, I think she this way, but then she end up being another way.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like she got much patience,
Yeah.
at work, because ain't no telling how many times I mess up, but still she'll work with me.
You gotta learn.
She got patience, of course, she really does.
And you human, so you gotta. I want to apologize for yawning on. I'm yawning over here for some reason.
Yeah.
A couple of hours ago, I got really sleepy. I don't know. I'm sitting here just yawning on this thing.
Yeah, I see that.
I saw another goal we talked about was financial. Definitely getting more
Situated.
business.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, we started a podcast several months ago. We
This several months?
no, several.
Oh, okay.
We started in June, late June, June the 20th something.
Okay.
I can go back and see what our first one, but it was in late June. So it's end of this month. It'll be about 5 months.
Yeah.
5 months. Our website, like I said, we got a blog up that we kind of working on. A T-shirt. We want to get more on the business side, turn this into a business, because why not? Everybody's doing it, and to work for yourself, that's a good thing. To be, financially free, to do what you want, take a vacation when you want. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's one of the goals, is improving our podcast. Okay, so one, being more into a business and improving our podcast, and use this as a business. Well, like we said, we got our T-shirt, we got our merch, we got a few things on there.
Right.
Improving our designs. Also, come up year, just in the coming days and weeks, improving our podcast, learning more how to market it, learning more how to make it interesting, and people want to listen to it.
Mm-hmm.
But we still new at this thing. Improving our podcast, of course.
Okay.
We talked about getting in shape, mentally and spiritually. Also emotionally too.
Yeah, almost that. Yeah.
Having, improving our mental health as well.
Yeah.
Everybody is suffering from something. Everybody goes through things. People handle it different. Also improving our, I think the more you talk, the more you open up to yourself and to my spouse and to each other, we can get better. And understanding the other person's
wants and
needs, and things they go into to help them move a certain way. Just understanding that and having patience with each other. She talked about patience that a boss and pastor have with her. Just having patience in our marriage with each other, so we can have a stronger marriage, a stronger union. It makes us stronger people that you can help other people.
Yeah.
If you struggling yourself, how are you gonna help somebody else?
Right.
Got to help ourselves. So we also want to prove self-care. That's one thing we have improved over the past couple of years. Using natural ingredients like natural soaps.
Oh, yeah.
Natural stuff for our hair and body. We have been doing that over the past couple of years. So we've been supporting small business.
Mm-hmm.
Supporting small businesses. And like I'm saying, we working to get our little business up. So there's a lot of things we talked about. So we're gonna save some more for another podcast.
Of course.
And It's been an interesting talk. You know, we've done some good things.
Mm-hmm.
So, sweetheart, is anything you want to add to this? Anything else you got to add for this episode?
You do that? No, no, I don't. It's everything is good. Everything is just good for right now. I can't say that.
Well, it was an interesting episode. We touched on several topics. It was good, so I just want to thank y'all for joining us. Yeah, go ahead.
I do have something to say. I've been reading this book by Natasha D. Mayer. It's called Encourage Me in It. It's a 30-day devotional of encouragement and reflection. You can get it on Amazon. It's really an awesome, good read.
Oh, it's on Amazon?
Yes.
I didn't know that.
It's a good read. I'm doing this 30-day devotional, so I'm reading like 2 pages a day because it's 30-day devotional. But it's just awesome read. It will encourage you in these times, during this COVID, during the shut-in, during quarantine. So it's an awesome read. I just want to throw that out there.
All right. Anything else?
That's it.
We want to thank y'all for joining us on this episode.
Why you do that?
I don't know. It just ended.
Okay.
Well, thank y'all for joining us on this episode. Once again, this is Corey.
This is Patricia.
This is Corey and Patricia talking. Y'all have a nice weekend. Goodbye.
Bye.
This is Corey.
And Patricia.
And we are talking. And that's the name of our new podcast. So come and join.
Welcome.
And listen to us.